YouTube cuties. I just had an awesome question sent to me by AV Disney Girl, and I'll just read it to you. It says, "Hi Diana, I have a problem on my hands. I miss Disney World so much, and our next trip is not for about 4 months. Could you please give me some tips on how not to miss Disney so much, or some ways to decrease my Disney craving, if you will? It would be greatly appreciated." Totally, sister. I feel your pain. Every time we pack it up and we go home, I have my countdown clock on my phone counting down to our next trip, and I hate it when the numbers are big. Makes me crazy. We're actually in the process of booking our next trip, which is in April, which is really not that close, and I'm very, missing my Disney. What do? I have lots of Disney music on my iPhone, and I listen to that. I watch my videos. I look at my pictures. I plan. I do a lot of planning. In between, I look on I go obsessively on like the Disney food blog, and I go on allears.net, and I go on the disc boards, and I look at the food, and I look at the snacks, and I look at people's pictures and videos, and I basically stalk other people's vacations is really what it comes down to. Just keep a countdown. Keep on my fridge I have a whiteboard that has our days till travel on it, and I love updating it every day. One day gone. Like I said, Disney music, Disney t-shirts. I just, go saturate yourself in Disney World stuff. That's the best advice I can give you. I wish that there were a better way. Let me know when Tinkerbell gives us all wings and we can just kind of flap over there, because that would be kind of awesome. I have some other questions here. I just have to find them. Again, I'm on my phone, so I'm trying. I'm sorry if I haven't gotten back to you guys. It's not because I don't love you. You know that. The Disney Vacation Club. Our Roxy7 wants to know about the Disney Vacation Club. She and her husband are thinking of joining. They have 3 girls, a 6-year-old girl and twin 3-year-olds. God bless you, women. You are braver than I am. I wish I were, I almost want to say intelligent enough to be able to explain it to you. I don't completely understand it myself. Like, I'm not versed enough to be able to tell you all the ins and outs and all the nuances of how it works, but basically the bottom line is it kind of works like a modified timeshare. You go there, you buy points. Every month you pay towards your points. You can add points at any time, and as long as you have enough points, you can get a room. And the points are good on the cruise line, and they're good in Disney resorts, the Hawaii resort and Hilton Head, and then the Destinations by Disney you can also use it for. You can add on points at any time. When you go down to Disney World, the resorts that are Vacation Club resorts, let's see if I can do this, Contemporary, Old Key West, Boardwalk, I'm trying to think of places we've stayed, Saratoga, I think Yacht and Beach Club might be. Wow, I just totally got stuck there. But my best advice to you is either to call Disney, or on your next trip down there, go and talk to a DVC cast member. The kiosks are all over the place. They're in every single park. You can't miss them. They're very friendly. That's how we got signed up to do the DVC. We were actually sitting at the outside of Sci-Fi waiting for our reservation, and my husband said to me, "You want to go check it out?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're down here so much, let's check it out." And we were signed up that afternoon right after lunch. So they can definitely explain it to you in better terms than I can, because I just simply don't know all the ins and outs. I just know I pay the bill every month and I get to go to Disney World. So check the website out, and check out, definitely talk to somebody though, somebody that knows what the heck they're talking about. I'll see if I can find you a good website that breaks it down. I'm not sure. Let's see. Lucidace 12 says, "I think the one thing they can do better, and this goes for all theme parks, is put up interactive things for the kids to do while they wait in the long lines that always seem to go on forever and ever." I kind of agree, and Disney is working very hard on all the new rides that they designed to put up more interactive things. If you've been there lately, you'd see like the Adventures with Winnie the Pooh. Their interactive line is phenomenal. So much good. So my guys are a little bit big for it now, and because of our Guests with Disabilities card, we don't go on that line, but the stuff that they have, the activities that they have available, look ridiculously amazing for little guys. What other ride has interactive? I feel like there are other rides now. I feel like Disney's really kind of aware of the fact that the lines are long and that people get hot and bored and kids get fuzzy and antsy. I feel like they're trying to put in more interactive things during the ride. As I've said in vlogs past, I suggest you pack your purse with a few secret weapons, things to keep your kids occupied, even if it's just an app on your phone to keep them occupied with things to do, so that they don't get bored and you don't lose your mind. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to run down all these emails really quick. The Desert Misfit, great screen name, said, "Isn't the ice made at the hotel from Florida water? Just saying." It is, but I think they filter it to make the ice, so it doesn't have that queer Florida taste. I don't know that for sure. Don't quote me on that. I just know that the ice tastes totally different than the tap water. Jessica Fletcher has some awesome tips on my road trip video. You remember I did that a while ago, and she suggests tag books, and she brings things for the rest stop like chalk, balls, jump rope, frisbees, and bubbles. And for snacks, she does a cooler to keep pre-made salads, sandwiches, water, apple slices, and anything else that's cold. She also does the gallon-sized bags with lots and lots of ice, and she keeps a bag of treats up front with her. And then every so often the kids get their own white container filled with little snacks. And she found that idea on Pinterest. Pinterest is awesome for Disney tips. There are some very creative mamas and papas out there that have some amazing tips and ways to save money and things to do and that sort of thing. I definitely recommend going and looking at Pinterest. This one is a good one. A request for how to deal with autism spectrum disorders while in Disney World. This should probably be a vlog of its own, but since I don't feel like turning the camera off and turning it back on again, you're just going to get it all here in one video. This one's a tough one. My little guy is, as I've told you guys before, on the autism spectrum with PDD-NOS, and as he gets bigger, it seems like the sensory issues for him are getting a little bit worse. He's really become very sensitive to sounds. Loud noises are really bothering him lately. I would say what we do, or what we've always done for him, is we kind of let him dictate our day. We go into it with no anticipation, no expectations, no real game plan beyond, but we have a game plan laid out always, but the way we do the parks is probably different than everybody else's because we know them so well. But we go in with a game plan, but we also go in realistically knowing that we're probably not going to get to see the entire park or hit all the rides that we want to hit on that day. What will often happen for us is, we'll go, my husband and I want to go to Tiki Room. Well, Lion doesn't want to do Tiki Room, it scares him. So we'll either do baby swap, which means one of us stays outside with Lion, one of us goes inside, and then we switch. The other one stays outside with the baby. He's not such a baby anymore, though, good lord. Then the other one goes into the ride. Most rides do it. If you go up to a cast member and you say you want to do baby swap, they'll swap with you. Be prepared to miss out on a lot of rides that you may want to go on. Pack your patience, pack your sense of humor. Same rules apply. Pack your kindness. Find a bench or a quiet place to decompress. You might want to pack a towel. I have done this in the past. Just pack a towel and let Munchkin put it over his or her head when they need to decompress. They just need to kind of chill and go into their own space for a few minutes. Bathrooms are really good for it because they're nice and cool. Most restaurants have a quiet, one of the places that we always go to decompress is Liberty Tree Tavern, which is over by the Haunted Mansion. I just take them upstairs and we sit in a back corner and we just sit for a little bit. We get something cool to drink and we just kind of hang. Just doesn't take long, maybe 15-20 minutes, and then he's good to go again. Just let him or her dictate your day. Definitely get the guest assistance card. Absolutely get the guest assistance card, and make sure you tell cast members what they're dealing with. Characters should know, cast members should know. A lot of them are trained to deal with special needs children, and they will absolutely accommodate you in any way they can to make your trip as special as they possibly can, but they won't know if they don't know. If you don't tell them, they don't know. So I always just quietly tell them, hey, listen, he really wants to meet Donald, but he's a little bit fearsome because this is what Donald's going to be dealing with, and like I said, very often there are rides that I want to go on. Not happening. Rock and Roller Coaster, totally not on the list. Tower of Terror. I have not ridden Tower of Terror in years because he won't do it. He won't even go near it. It scares the bejesus out of him. And then sometimes he'll find a ride for years. Like the first 6 years of his life, he wouldn't go on Maelstrom in Norway and in Epcot. And now it's his favorite ride, Mommy. Seriously, who the heck are you? All of a sudden now we can't get him off Maelstrom. So things change quickly. It used to be that the characters used to scare the bejeebus out of him. He hated them. He used to literally leap into my lap and bury his head in my chest until the character was gone. And at character meals, that's kind of difficult. And I always used to just wave them off. Just, not right now. We're not taking a picture. Just keep moving. Take a picture with the big one. Take a picture with Daddy. Not this one. This one's all done. And I just kind of and they're good. They're so good about it. If you just say, no, not now, not today, not, maybe later, they'll walk away. They won't press you. They won't hound you. They won't even look at your kid. They won't touch them. Nothing. But they have to know. You have to be able to communicate with them what's going on. I tell when we check in for reservations, if we have character dining reservations, I used to always tell the hostess seating us, this is what we're dealing with. He doesn't like the characters, And I used to send my big son to go and visit the characters as they were approaching the table, sort of a preemptive, hi, how you doing, so that my little son didn't even have to deal with them coming to the table. I don't know that your child will feel the same way. They may love the characters. The characters may be, the bomb diggity to them. Face characters, he was okay with. Cinderella, total crush time. Jessie from Toy Story is his girl. He hates Woody. He's still, to this day, scared to death of Woody. He sees Woody and he runs in the other direction. So I kind of have to have my head on a swivel a lot of the time, looking ahead to make sure that there's no Woody toys anywhere, there's no live Woody anywhere, Woody does not pop out of anywhere to scare him because he hates Woody. Splash Mountain he won't go on. He always gives us a fight about Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, but he always goes on it. I just go there knowing your kid. Don't overthink it. Let your kid dictate your day. Find a quiet place to sit and rest. If you can't find a quiet place to sit and rest, tell a cast member what's going on. My child is very close to having a meltdown. We're having a sensory overload. I need to take him or her someplace to chill. And they will absolutely point you in the right direction to someplace to chill. Because communication is key with the cast members, and their whole job, their whole thing, the whole reason they're there is to take care of you and to make sure your vacation is the best that it can be. And the more you communicate with them, the better job they can do for you. Yeah, make sure you get the guest assistance card at any of the guest services. They are awesome. It is a lifesaver. Let's see. What else? I think. Is that it? Oh, ha. That's right. My beautiful Karina Rose, who left me a lovely video thanking me for the help that I've given her. I loved it. I keep watching it. It makes me smile, so thank you. She has all sorts of really good questions here. And again, I should probably just do this in another vlog, but I have the camera rolling and I don't really feel like turning it off, so we're doing it all in one. Her question. She has a whole lot of them here. First one, what are Disney dollars? A waste of your time. Don't get them. Disney dollars are cash that can only be used in Disney World. They look like dollar bills, but they're printed with the Fab Five on them. And they are absolutely useless outside of the parks. And what happens often is you'll go home with a wallet full of Disney dollars that are then completely useless until your next trip. And are you really going to remember to repack them for your next trip? No, you are not. You're just not. So don't get Disney dollars unless you want to get one Disney dollar as a souvenir, or get like a $5 bill to put in a, in a scrapbook or something. But my kids don't even know they exist, so they don't exist. Do the All-Star Resorts have DVD players in all the rooms? I don't know. Maybe. Check out allears.net. She has one of the most comprehensive reviews, including pictures of all the resorts and the rundown of what's in the room and what you get and what you can expect. And check her out because I love her stuff. Do the rooms have safes? Yes. I know the moderate and above do have safes in the room. I don't know if the values do. I would assume that they do. Can I get a printable map of the parks online? I believe that you can, yes. If you go to disneyworld.com, I believe that you can get printable maps of all the parks. I'm going to kill my children. Can you hear them upstairs? How much do fast passes cost? Nothing. They don't cost anything. I'm torn between being a mother and being a vlogger right now. Do I go upstairs and kick their butts and tell them to be quiet, or do I continue on with this? All right, we're going to continue on with this. Let them kill each other. How much do fast passes cost? Nothing. Fast passes are absolutely free, but they are first come, first serve, and there's a finite amount for every ride every day. So if there's a ride that you really want to do, I will never suggest anybody runs anywhere in Disney World. There's never a call to run. If I ever find out that any of you have run anywhere, I'm going to be very disappointed in you. Having said that, I would like to see you walk quickly to get the fast passes to the rides that you really want to do. Toy Story Mania is a fast pass ride. I think Peter Pan is a fast pass ride. Dumbo's a fast pass ride. Be quiet, you two. You are so loud. Daddy is trying to record. I'm trying to record. Be silent up there.
Okay, people.
Go
Good night.
Go to bed.
Hi.
That's my big one. Go to bed. Say hi. Go to bed. Go to bed. Good night. I'm not turning this camera off. Good night. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go.
Hi.
Oh my God. Go to bed. Don't breathe if you haven't. So fast passes, yes. Don't run, but do make sure. Oh, Haunted Mansion is a fast pass. Rock and Roller Coaster is a fast pass. Test Track is a fast pass. Soarin' is a fast pass, and they do go. They absolutely do run out of fast passes at some point in the day. So never run, but don't dawdle either on getting to the fast passes that you want to get to. Are the fast passes only available for people who stay on Disney property? Absolutely not. Every single guest that walks through the gates of Disney World, of any of the parks, is eligible for a fast pass. What is Rope Drop? Yeah, I don't know if I've ever talked to you guys about Rope Drop. Silly me. Rope Drop is really, really fun and totally worth going to see. It happens in Magic Kingdom. It actually happens in all the parks, but Magic Kingdom is my favorite because it's my favorite park. The park usually opens at 9. At about 8:30, they will open they'll do a rope drop ceremony, and it's a whole musical song and dance number, and they sing and they la la la, and Mickey Mouse comes out and they pick a family to officially open the park, and it's really special and it's really fun, and the train gets involved, and it's something to go and see. It's a lot of fun, and you can find out from your concierge at your hotel what time rope drop is every morning. They can tell you. And MGM does one too that's really fabulous, welcoming you to the Hollywood that never was and always will be. And I'm pretty sure Epcot does a rope drop, but I don't think I've ever been to it. And Animal Kingdom definitely does one that is also very nice. I have been to that one, and it is lovely. The rope drops tend to get crowded though. So, how do Disney photo passes work? I'm so torn about Disney photo passes. I really, really, really am. I am a big picture taker. If you're a friend of mine on Facebook, by now you've probably gone through my Disney pictures, and you've seen the hundreds and hundreds of pictures that I take every single trip. And my friends are sick of me, and they don't even look anymore. They don't even comment. They're like, she went to Disney World again, not looking. But the photo passes are nice in that somebody else is taking your picture. With a professional camera, a professional photographer is taking your picture, and you're pretty much guaranteed to come out with a good picture. The bad thing is you have to pay for every single picture taken. What they do is they give you a card. It looks like a credit card. I'm sorry, I'm shifting. They give you what looks like a credit card, and they swipe it against their camera, and your pictures are automatically transferred to their camera, or automatically transferred to a PhotoPass center that then transfers it to an online account for you. On the back of your card is a number. When you go home, you type in that number on the PhotoPass website. Your pictures come up, and you have to pay to buy the pictures. So I am really a big fan of just bringing my own camera, and the PhotoPass people will absolutely take a picture with your own camera. So I just think it's kind of a waste of dough. But there is no cost for the PhotoPass itself. If you get in line to see any of the characters, or you go to any of the meals, there's always a PhotoPass person there, and all you have to do is say, I need a card, I need a PhotoPass, and they'll give you one. What is the process for taking the Magical Express home? How do I know when and where to get on the Magical Express? Disney realizes that people leave their brains at home when they go on vacation. And it's not a knock on you, it's everybody. We do it too. Disney thinks of everything for you so that you really don't have to. The Magical Express bus is usually picked up right out front your resort, right outside of your resort, whatever resort you're staying at. And the night before you're ready to check out, or the day before you're ready to check out, you'll get a notice slipped underneath your door saying, this is what time your Magical Express bus is in the morning. And they have a list of how many people, who they're supposed to be picking up to go onto the Magical Express. That morning, like a half an hour before, you go to the front desk, you can check your luggage with the luggage check-in, the airport check-in at the front desk of your resort, and check in to your, where am I going with this? Check into the Magical Express there, and then just sit and wait. Just chill. Go get some breakfast if you're down there early enough, grab a cup of coffee, walk around, chill, people watch, whatever. And it really depends. I keep saying early because we always fly home very early. The last day of our trip. So it couldn't be simpler though. Disney does all the thinking for you. All you have to do is show up at the assigned time. That's pretty much it. Oh, can I have anything I purchase in the parks delivered to my room? Yes, ma'am, you most certainly can, and I highly recommend doing it. The only catch is that you have to, it usually takes 24 hours to get it to your room, so anything that you purchase the night, they won't ship anything to your room if it's less than 24 hours. So if you were leaving at 8 o'clock the next morning, they're not going to ship it to your room because you will never get it. And they'll tell you, if you go up and you check out and you say, you know, hey, listen, I have this thing, I need it shipped back to my room, they'll look at your card and they'll say, oh, well, you're checking out tomorrow, I can't ship it to your room, I'm sorry. I have used the service myself for things that I purchased in the Japanese pavilion, way too much Hello Kitty stuff that I didn't want to cart around the parks. It does get to your room. It always gets to your room. And it usually ends up going to the store. Whatever resort you're in every resort has a store. And so you'll have your receipt, and you'll need to hang on to your receipt, and the receipt will be stapled to your bag, and you can always check down at the front desk and say, you know, is my package here yet? You can just go to the desk at the store and say, I'm waiting for this package. But usually it's delivered by the following afternoon. So if you purchase it on Wednesday, it's usually available Thursday afternoon. It's a great service. It's totally free. You can also get stuff shipped home, but that tends to get a little on the expensive side unless you're buying something like one of the crystal castles or tumblers or something glass that's breakable, one of the Cinderella slippers or something breakable that you don't want to carry in your bag. I suggest foregoing that route because it can get very expensive. But I have indeed have had much stuff shipped to my room from the shops, and it totally works. It's totally safe, and it's very convenient because then you don't have to lug extra bags around the parks with you. I think that was it on questions. I think I'm all caught up with you guys. I'm sorry this vlog is probably like an hour long now. But that's it. Please continue to submit your questions to me. I will probably be doing another vlog this weekend because I'm on my own here. Husband's going to Atlantic City and the kids will go to bed early, so it will be vlog time. Perfect time to do a vlog. So ask away. I'm here, and thanks for watching again, guys. Peace out.